Dottie's on. That's wonderful. All right. I see my chain. Isn't that good luck? Or no, you get to make a wish if your clasp hits your. Yeah, you get to make a wish. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Surefire. It's gonna come true. Whatever you wish for. Yes. Happy Monday. So I had a delightful Sunday. Joni and I. So now every year that they give out this. Empower Her Award. So we get to go and we get to stay in the 84 lumber box, and they have food and they have sweets and they have wine and they have and we get to watch the game. And so it was surreal. Yeah, you were at the game, huh?
Yes,
Yeah. He was at the game, and but it was, just you walk in and there's the scoreboard right there. There's everything. I mean, the best view of the game ever in the history of the world. And it was really, really neat. Joni loves a party. She doesn't care where she goes. If it's a party, she just loves socializing. That's what she loves. So it was really, really wonderful for her. I told Steve already, I said, next year you're coming. So when they gave out the award, he couldn't be there. He was setting up somebody's long arm, so he couldn't be there the day of the award. And then same thing, he was helping out a customer for this Saturday. And I said to him, you're coming with me next year. So he can soak it in and see. It was really, really neat. The girl so they're looking not only for votes, but they're looking for a business that has created a community or done things for their community. And so this girl has a pizza shop, 6 years old, and she said that kids in a low-income area walk by her pizza shop and they to go home, and they stop and they say, how much is pizza? And of course they never have enough money for the pizza. And so she started, finding out their stories and stuff, and she started giving those kids pizza. And she said they've all been really nice, and she gives the kids pizza. She even said that she is making them Easter baskets because she just feels like their families can't afford it. So, I mean, isn't that wonderful? And she got the award and started to cry, and she cried for a whole hour. She just couldn't stop crying. Yeah, so she said, I heard her say, now this is those of you that have been in business for yourself, you can relate. It's like, you go through times where, everything's going great, and then all of a sudden business stops, and then the bills pile up. But she said, I have some bills I got to pay. So that's what I got behind paying bills. So I'm going to pay my bills, and I hope to take out, there's 2 girls that work for her that you could just tell love her at the pizza shop. And she wants to do something for them, just have a fun night out or something with them. So that was really, really neat, really neat. And of course, I wore my penguin shirt that we appliqued, and we also had the 84 Lumber logo, and there was a whole bunch of 84 Lumber employees at this event. And they all want to come to our store and make one of those shirts. So I mentioned it to her. I said, a bunch of people want to make this shirt. And she said, oh, don't you worry. I'm going into work on Monday. We're going to talk it over with people. We're going to get signed up to come into your store and make them. So I think that's going to be really, really fun. And we have so many good ideas on things to do in that end. Like after the Penguins are over, we got to do the Pirates. And then we got to get into the Steelers, do a Steeler jersey. But Tommy said, setting it up so that it is a party. So you bring, you can either have 4 people, 6 people, or 8 people. And so you decide who, you bring your friends. So it's like a bridal party might come, or celebrating somebody's birthday, they might come. They're all doing it. They're all doing these candle parties. Have you ever done that, Sophie? Like you did, yeah. See?
Candles, they do the paint and sip.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're supplying everything. I ordered more of that gold, the gold sweater that Kendallin used and Joni used it. Joni's was so cute. The stomach of the penguin was leopard. So on Joni, and of course, she had leopard shoes on too. So that was really, really nice. So, okay, so I had this dream. I found this recipe card. So I found this recipe card, and this is from the lady that took care of my kids, Mimi Barney. She took care of my kids while I worked for 20 years. And so she was a grandmother to them. They loved her, absolutely loved her. We found this recipe in our, our pantry. And I went, oh, this is perfect. And her granddaughter is getting married. So I thought this would be perfect to do like dish towels and have her exact handwriting. Okay, so that's what I'm going to demo for you today. It is a lot of work. So I have a plan B. So first I'm going to show you plan A, which, so what I did is, first thing is I need to get a photo of the front and back of this recipe card to my machine. Okay, so first thing you got to do is you got to make sure that your phone is on the same Wi-Fi as your machine. So I'm going to check that first, right? That's step one. Okay. Now, if you're new here, welcome. We teach IQ Designer and My Design Center. So welcome, everyone. You may want to get registered because we always have really good products to sell you that you're going to want to get. And I don't think I have any bargains today. Do I have any bargains? I bet we didn't have anything left over. But tomorrow there'll be bargains. You got to tune in every day in order to find out what we're doing. But if you're new here and you're on Facebook, we need you to register. So just type into the comment bar the word register, then press enter. A new screen will come up, and I just want you to put in 4 things: first name, last name, email address, and your phone number. Then advance to the next screen and set up a username and password, and then you'll be in. You'll be in, and you'll be able to buy. But the best way to buy is to get our app, so it's free. All of our classes, all week long, they're all free. So you just go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and type in Gloria Horn Sewing Studio, and it will pop up. It's a little green sewing machine. You know, they always put somebody else's above yours, so you just have to scroll down a little bit and you'll find ours. And so our shipping is still only $8. If you hit $75, shipping is free. So you want to hit that 75. I'll be tempting you with a whole bunch of stuff later. Then also we give Gloria bucks. So whatever you buy, 10% of what you buy will be put back into your account in the form of Gloria bucks. Or what do they call it? What is comments? Do they call it loyalty, something like that? Loyalty points. We want Gloria bucks, but just know we're calling them Gloria bucks. Yeah, 10% back. So, okay. So first thing, so you already checked your phone?
Yep.
Okay, so John came over to help me with this because I was on a machine that wasn't connecting to the internet right. And so I do it the old-fashioned way. But I want you guys to learn the new way. Old-fashioned way is, meanwhile, you know, how old-fashioned could it be? But the old-fashioned way is I take a picture, I email it to myself. Then I go to my email and I open it, and then I right-click it and save as, and save it onto my flash drive. I put a flash drive. Then I take the flash drive and put it into my machine. So that's the old-fashioned way. It's what we understand. Yeah,
that's a lot. You lost me there. I'm just kidding. I've done it before.
Yeah. See, he doesn't get lost. But this way, the way John does it is easier. So
I got to take a picture of this, right?
Yeah.
Or do you have a picture? Do you want to send it to me, or
no? You
take
a picture. I want them to see everything. Now, what about the glare? Are you worried about that? Yeah. So he's got a shadow. You got a shadow there. You don't want a shadow.
Take it over here.
Or should we turn off the lights? If
you take it.
Yeah, I'm going to take it with the ring light here.
Oh, yeah, you can bend down the ring light.
Use,
yeah.
You know.
Is it giving a shadow?
Nope. This looks
Okay,
a lot.
good. Okay. So
better.
you don't want a shadow. You don't, sometimes holding your phone above it makes a shadow. You don't want that. Yeah, Kippy's been registered for years. And thank you all for sending me the affidavits. I'm going to work on them tonight and get with my lawyer tomorrow and tell him how many I have. So thank you all. Okay.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do. That
Okay,
looks really good.
Perfect. So
Okay.
let me just take this photo really quickly. And...
But you need the back too.
Oh, I need the back.
Yeah. He's going to take the picture. Yeah. Oh, the recipe is so easy. Are you looking at it? Mm-hmm. It is, now Mimi was a really good cook. Really, really good cook. So if she shared a recipe, it was good. But all it is sour cream, a cup of wine, and there was one other ingredient in it. Oh, cream of mushroom soup. And then you just lay the chicken down, you mix up your mixture, pour it over, and put it in the oven for 1.5 hours, I think it says, 350 degrees. And you serve it over rice. She said every time she made it, everybody loved it. And really easy. Yeah, so that sounds good.
Okay, so here's our 2 photos here.
Yeah, well, you got to show them.
So,
okay,
making sure Gloria likes it.
Yeah,
right?
okay, I like it.
No glare.
No glare, okay.
So, there's our 2 recipes of our card. Nice little white background from the table here.
Yeah.
Not too much noise.
Yeah.
You can use a piece of paper, guys, and always just kind of zoom in.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I had to crop out what was in the background, so.
So, we're going to go to an app here from Brother, and this is called My Design Snap. So, it's not going to be Art Spirit today, guys, but we're going to use My Design Snap. And if you have a baby lock, you want to use IQ positioning.
Okay.
Because this is how we can send a photo over.
Okay, your phone darkened. So there's the IQ positioning. Look for that IQ.
Yep.
And the Brother, you'll look for that blue background with the flower. And there's 2 different ones. So
the other one is called My Stitch Out Monitor. And you can use these with some of our machines here. This one I don't use as much, but if I was walking away for a long period of time, it'd tell me when my next color is ready.
Yeah, Joni uses that because she sews in the basement and she goes upstairs. So, yeah.
So we'll go over to My Design Snap here. And we can see that we have My Design Center over here. We could also take a picture in those special embroidery hoops too if we were sending it over. But let's just send over image. Really easy. We'll select one here and let's send over our recipe.
Yes.
I could send it to the embroidery machine right behind me.
Yeah. None of the stuff I did. Yeah, this is what you got to do. I shouldn't even show them the old way. I'm not going to. They got to get
fun.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy. Okay, now we're gonna go look. Your phone needs a charge, somebody just said.
Yep.
Yes,
My
they're
phone's
looking out
always
for
about
you.
to die.
Okay, so I'll get out of your way.
So
okay.
go into IQ or My Design Center. And I should be able to pull in from the pocket here.
No,
Nope,
the
not
leaf.
that one. The leaf, my bad.
Leaf. Yeah.
And then I should
leaf,
be able to pull
illustration design.
Let's do
leaf, then illustration design.
And then
on the machine. Oh, you press the
I think I hit the flower button.
flower.
There we go. This
there
should
it
be
is.
right there.
Okay. It might there it is. See? See? Really good. Well, I'm gonna take it from here.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Holler
But maybe
if you need me.
send the other one over too. Because
Okay,
Okay. So I want to. Okay. So zoom in on this, Sophie. That I'm working on it. It's a lot of work. Okay. But it's looking really good. I mean, that is her handwriting. But like over here, something that I got to fix that. There's other things that I have to fix. So I'll be showing you what I do. Okay, looks like over here, something, so it said chicken and sour cream. See, chicken and sour cream. And so the cream just didn't sew out. There was a flower under it, and the machine picked up the flower. So, okay, so let's go over there, and guess what? I knew I was going to forget something. I don't have a mouse. Whoops. Let me see if we have one here. Okay, John, will you get me a mouse? I don't see. Oh, wait, here's one. Here's two. Here's three. Okay, we're good. Okay, three mice. Okay. Okay, and we want to make sure that this is in a good spot so I'm not blocking them. So you let me know if I'm blocking them. You know, sometimes I feel like, okay, so you got this, I'm just going to go like that. Is that maybe tilting it just a little bit towards them? Okay, all right, so I'm going to plug in my mouse. Now, I like the wired mouse because I'm one to always lose things. But, oh, that was the other thing I wanted to show. We have the wireless mouse, and it works really, really good. And I think we had a really good deal on it too. So, okay. But I think what's in the bubble right now, I think, is the video series. So, Mike Johns and Patty Marty and Stephanie Struckman teach the lessons, so you get to watch the video on you're able to download PDFs of step-by-step instructions for doing the projects. So it's really nice, and so we highly recommend that. We're starting to make some of those projects, and we're really enjoying it. So if you're ready to go to the next level or want to see some new projects, that is a really good thing to buy. Okay, so I'm here, and I'm going to press the flower. Okay, now we've got both. He sent me both, so let's take a look. I'm going to press the first one, and that's the front of the card, and then the other one must be the back. Let's work with the front. Okay, so I'm going to go, although the front was hard, because we'll do both and see what happens. The front was hard, so I'm going to press set, because it has little flowers on it. So there, did you see how long it took? It took it a while, so just press that one time. And now I want to crop it. So I'm going to crop out. I'm going to go with my mouse and click on this and bring it up. I want to make sure I don't cut out any words, but I'm trying to cut out the background. So I'm going to go here. I'll bring it down. I'm just holding it down with my mouse. This is something I can't do with my finger because my finger kind of blocks my view. Okay, so then I'll say, okay. It's thinking. Now, okay. I must have pressed the wrong button. So we're going to go back. So I'm going to go home. Okay. My Design Center. Okay, the leaf. Illustration design, and then I'm going to press the flower and get the design and set. Let it wait. It's got a lot of thinking it has to do. And then I'm going to bring it in. So maybe it is an illustration design. I don't think it is. Well, I did the exact same thing. So it isn't that. That always gets me mixed up as to what one I'm to press. But I'm going to press OK. See, it's telling me how many colors and everything. Yeah, that wasn't it. So I'm going to go home again. OK. My Design Center. The leaf. And image scan. Image scan. So it's like, I don't need to scan it. I have it on my flash drive. So we still go to image scan. And then select your design. Okay, there it is. Set. Let it think. There we go. Now it's really light, so I am going to darken it. So up at the top here, you'll see a light leaf and a dark background leaf, and keep darkening it. Okay, now I do want to crop it. So I'm going to select it. So I'm going to press my select button down at the bottom. And I'm going to do the box select. And I'm going to take my mouse and click and drag a box around it. That's too hard to see. So I'm going to go from 100 to 200. Okay, that is better. But let me see. I'm going to see if I can pan and get the whole thing in the window. Oh, yeah, I'm good. So it just turns out it's just the right size. Okay, so now I am going to click a box around it. So select, and the box select, and then I'm going to click and drag. So I'm going to click down in the upper left corner and drag a box over. It's kind of hard to see because I have the picture so dark, but there, select it. Oh, it doesn't like something I did. Well, let me see. I had it at the darkest. So let's try again. I'm going to go one up. Okay, select and click and drag the box. There, I think I'm looking good there. It doesn't like something I did. It doesn't like something. I'm going to go back down to 100 and do it again. Let's see. So select and click. There, form in the box. No, it doesn't like. What am I doing wrong? Are they telling me what I'm doing wrong? No. So I'm going to just close this. Maybe I'm not in the right one. Okay, I'm going to try again. I don't think I have the right image. So, okay. Okay, so my design center. I know I pressed the leaf. So image scan, line design, illustration design. I thought it was illustration design. Illustration design, the flower, select it, set. It's thinking. Crop. Let's try again this one. I thought that one was the wrong one, but I guess it's correct. I've been doing this for like 3 days straight. I should know by now what to select. My brain always does that. Okay, and then, okay, so we're just going to say okay.
Elaine says, try going from left corner to right corner, then down. Deb Emerson says, I think you can only select something that is digitized.
Yeah, so let me see. Return. Okay, I'm going to try again. Because this is well, you know what? I'm going to take my image that I used, that I put on my flash drive. Let's see if something's different about because we send it over. My design center. Okay, then I'm going to go the leaf. And I'm going to get, so we'll try all of these. Let's try line design. And then it's on my flash drive. And recipe front. Okay, so somebody has to remember what I just did. It was the one in the middle. Now I'm forgetting what it's called already. Okay, it's thinking. Okay, grayscale detection. Now we're just gonna, okay, so here, down here, I don't want to do it as a zigzag. So I'm gonna press down here and I'm just gonna do it as a double stitch. I'm thinking the triple stitch is even too thick. A double stitch, black, and okay. Okay, now I'm gonna say okay again. And we'll take a look at it. We can change it. So we can look at it from here. So see, that was the right one to do. I think I better do it one more time. So I'm telling everybody the right thing because this is exactly what, but let's try to do that with the one John sent over. Like, I don't know why I couldn't do it. So let's go to home. Okay. All right. My design center. The leaf. Line design, see I didn't do that with John's, and then the flower, we'll pick the first one, set, it's thinking, let it think, you're going to think something's wrong, okay, then I'm going to crop it, get rid of all that background, and then press OK. Oh no, the stitching, so not zigzag, the running stitch, and okay. I left it black, then okay. There, it worked. Okay, so it was the middle selection, the line design. Would you ever think that? No. So it was line design made it work. So the leaf, then line design. So now set it. Okay, now it's in IQ Designer, but let's take a look at it. So let's go I'm at 100%. The whole while I was doing it, I was going to at least 400. Hey, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Because remember, it's got the picture behind it. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, and then we are going to pan. And let's go up here. So I am going to just move my screen up to the top. It doesn't look too bad. Now see, I'm gonna put this word from in the middle of my screen, and I'm gonna go up to 800 and see how that, it's not gonna really sew out good. So my thought was I could either fix the from, and I'd have to fix everything, or I would take out those little words, and then I'd take everything out but her handwriting, and then I'd use a font that was built on the machine. So let's try it that way. Actually, let's keep the from, and I'll fix it. Then let's go down to prep time, and I'll erase it, and we'll add that later, okay? So the recipe part is like, okay, I'm going to go again, pan, and I want to start at the very top. So I'm putting that R right in the middle of the screen, and then I'm going to go to 1600%, and that's looking pretty good. So I have pan on, so it's highlighted, and I'm just looking at that, seeing if there's anything like look at the bottom of that I. I mean, you really do have to sew it out a couple times. And there is her chicken. Okay, that doesn't look bad, but what is this? Was that her and sign? You know what, I'm gonna get the card and we're gonna look at it. I think that would help. And oh, there it is. Okay, so for chicken in, what, that is part of her S. Okay, in sour. Oh, maybe I better go out to 800. Okay, chicken in, and see that it crossed over. And you're not going to know what that is, so I think, and that says sour. It's, you know, okay, so let me show you how I'd fix that. And it's going to take time, but I know all of my kids would love to have a dish towel that has this embroidered on it. I have a plan B though, and I'll show you my plan B. Okay, so the word in, I can't even read it because this is crossing over. So I think I'm going to go to the 1600, click on it. Okay, on pan, I'm going to get it in my view, and I just want it to have the word in, which is down here. So I'm going to take my eraser. It's going to tell me the size, but if I want to see the size, I click up here. See how it's way too big? So I'm going to minus down, and really I'm at 1600, so I need my eraser to be about a 1 or a 2. So I'll show you. Here I am at a 1. Click on it. Oh, that's pretty tiny. Let's go 2. Oh, that's pretty good. 3. I think for now I'm going to use a 3, but sometimes when there's a little something that I need to get rid of, I'm going to go down to a 2 or a 1. So I'm going to erase this. I have no idea what these lines are above it. So it was in, and this is supposed to be a TS. We don't need that line at all in there. So that's another one that I'll erase.
It says breasts.
What's that?
Some people are saying it says chicken breasts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, chicken breasts in sour cream. Yeah. What was I saying it was?
I don't know I think you left out the word breasts.
Yeah, okay. So there, that word is chicken. Okay. Is this making everybody hungry? After reading it yesterday and working on it, I went to the grocery store and I got sour cream, bottle of wine, and the cream of mushroom soup, and Maddie's making it today. So, okay, so that is chicken breasts. Oh man, there's a lot to fix there, isn't there? And that is the word in right there. So, okay, so let's see. And this is supposed to be an S. So this isn't even connected. So I'll go here and see she wrote it, the S, right over the O. That's where our problem is. But we're leaving it. That's the way she wrote it. That's her handwriting. Okay, but I need to connect that. So I'm going to go to Line Properties. I don't want a straight line, although look how tiny it's going to sew it out. So I probably would be okay with a straight line, but the two that I used was freehand line with end open. I don't use the end closed because then it's always going to close it. So if you do like a half circle, it's going to close it up. So I want it to remain open. And then the other one, this one is the easiest one to use, straight line with one stroke. So I'm going to try using that one, straight line with one stroke. I'm going to keep it black, keep it at running stitch. That's what we did. All the others are running stitch. And then okay. Then I click on that straight line, so I've selected it, and I'm going to click on that dot and connect it with this one, and you're going to say, oh, that's too straight. But when you see, it kind of curves it a little. And remember, I'm zoomed way in. So that is the letter O. Oh, there's no way to fix that. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to leave it like that. So we got S-O-U, here is the R, but something looks wrong with the R too. So I'm going to click on the pan button, or they call it the hand tool, but look at the R. I think I'm going to erase, and I'm going to go down, and I think I better go down. Here's 2, let's see it. I think that's too big. I'm going to go down to 1. And I'm at 1600. I'm as far in as I can get. And I'm just going to click in the middle here and see what gets removed. Okay, that's looking good. So okay, so now that's looking like an R to me. Okay, and then she swung up. Now this is supposed to say cream, but look at that. It's got this flower in there. So I thought, remove the flower. There's no way I can fix that flower. There's lines beneath it. I can't fix that line. So I'm just going to erase those. So, okay. I'm going to click on the select button. Okay, so the select button, it's going to open up the which one I want to pick. And I want the box select. Oh, I better have a, I was talking a lot. I was talking a lot yesterday. It was so nice. The Penguins lost, but that didn't matter one single bit. So it was really neat. I'm making Steve come with me. Hopefully he can. He's got a niece who has a birthday the exact same weekend too, next year. Okay. Okay, so I picked, and I want this box select. So I'm just going to grab a spot, click down with my mouse, and draw a box around it, and then wait a second, and then cut it away. Okay, let's take our pan and move over. Oh, I don't even see the word cream, do you? But when it's smaller, it kind of makes sense. And okay, so I'm going to click on the select button again. There it is with box select. I think I'm going to click here and go down and erase that away and cut. Now that's a flower right there. So here is cream. So she did make that line. That's her line there. And so, but this right here, I don't think I want that. So I'm going to click on it. Click. So I got the eraser. It stayed at 1 where I wanted it. And then I think I'm going to here's the CRE. So I think I'll just get rid of a couple of those pixels. And then I can go in and press my select button and draw a box around it. So click down with my mouse and draw a box on it, making sure I don't select any of that letter E, and then cut it away. There we go. Okay, so CRE. What do you think? I'm seeing this dot right there, but remember we're zoomed in. CREA. You know what? I think I want to connect the C and the A. So I'm going to go up here and get that straight line tool, okay, and click on that box and connect it. Okay, now that is supposed to be an A. Okay, it sure doesn't look like an A one single bit. So I think I'm gonna go in and clean it up. So I'm gonna click on my eraser. I'm gonna get rid of these. You decide what to do. So this is not a project you get done in an afternoon, right? This is a project that's gonna take a whole week, I think, of doing it. But then you have it. I mean, wouldn't her daughters love an apron with this on it? An apron and a towel of their, so her daughters want it, her granddaughter-in-laws would want it. Everybody would want it. My kids want it. So I think it's a worthwhile project to do it in embroidery. Okay, so here we go. I think I am just going to get rid of some. I'm not seeing a letter A in here yet. I'm just going to get rid of a couple more, maybe get rid of this one. Remember, I'm zoomed in. Okay, and if I connect these, I think I can make it. This is not making sense to me. This isn't making sense. Okay, so now there I am. I'm going to press OK. I don't think I can use the straight line tool. I think I've got to draw it, which for me is really hard. So I'm going to click on line properties, click on that first pencil, and it's the freehand line with the end open. Click on that. Okay. It's still in running stitch, so we're good. Stay in black and okay. All right. Now I'm going to just click on a pixel and draw over to the next one. Maybe I'll just go here, connect that one. It looked like maybe it was already connected. Okay, there. Am I making it look like an A yet? Maybe like that. And then, oh, let's move this over. You think you're doing terrible. Oh, I don't like, I'm going to erase that. Okay, so you really have to think and you have to play with it and try it. I'm not liking these. And so, okay. And then, so you got to clean it up. And the first time that I did this, I didn't clean it up. But then a customer came in with one that looked beautiful. And oh, look see how crooked I drew. So undo. Okay, I'm going to try to give a little curve to it. So click down. And just curl. Oh, I'm terrible at it. Undo. I think I'm going back to straight line tool. So line properties, the straight line with one stroke. Okay, and all I'm doing, I'll just go from the bottom of this one. Almost wish I didn't have that, right? I want to get rid of this. And I'll straight line down to the bottom. Oh, wait, I'm erasing. Okay, so now I want to use my line tool. Click here, go down to the bottom, let go, and I'm going to connect here. I think I'm just going to, and see, it's going to move your pixels. Okay, so and I'm seeing this E. I think I'd like that to connect. Although it's going to be so tiny, right? Let's take a look at it. 100%. Oh, no, you can't even see a thing. Okay, 200. Let's go to 400. Okay, so I'm seeing chicken. I'm sort of seeing breasts. Not here. I need something there. So I'm going to go back. What do you think? Do you think this is worth doing? I don't know. Because I do have a plan B that I'm going to show you next. So do you get the idea on how you do it? If they sign their name bigger, that would have helped. But we can zoom in. It is really neat, isn't it, to be able to do this? So, okay, so I'm going to go to the curve tool. Okay. There's the B. I'm going to put it in the middle of the screen. So I'm going to pan. So I have the pan button, put it in the middle of the screen. So then I can zoom in to 1600. Let's try drawing it. So there is the, this is the one I want, and it is selected. So the freehand with the end open. And then okay. And then I'm just going to see how I do. You can undo it as many times as you want. I'm going to curve it. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, I don't know. Look I've got an opening and I don't know why that happened. But let's connect it. Let's connect it with the other one. So there, straight line tool. Okay. So you're just fixing, oh, there. Oh, it did connect. Okay, so I'm good. All right, so now, okay, let's take a zoom out. Okay, and I'll go to 400 and we'll look at it then. Okay, so that's looking better. So you have to go through every line. Look at this big line at the top. I'm going to get my select box. There's the box. Click and drag a box around this line. We don't want that to sew out. And cut it away. All right, use our pan button. Let's find more of that. So it is going to be a lot of work, but I have a plan B. Okay, so I'm going to get the box select. It's already selected for me. Get rid of this line and cut it away. All right, there's a lot of lines in here, right? So I thought I should cut more away. Let me open up the one that I had been working on. So you got the idea. Now remember, a couple years ago, Joni and we found a card that my mom had written to Joni, and there was very few words. It just said something about have a wonderful birthday, love, XXOO, mom. And it was in her handwriting. And so we just did her words big on a pillow. And it turned out really good. So try to find different things. Take a picture with your phone and try it out. The easier way to do it, and I'm not so sure, less effective, less beautiful, is to use Print Moda. Okay, so what I'm going to do is switch to, and I think John's going to come in and show us the Print Moda, but until he gets here, is he out there? So maybe we could text him and tell him to come. And then I'm going to go up to the table and show you where I am and what I'm going to do. So we could text him to come show us how to do the Print Moda. Yeah. So Melody said she did a few years ago, took a long time, worth it to see her face when she realized it was her mother's writing. See, I had gone to a wedding shower, and she was given a recipe book, and she really didn't, it was an old recipe book, and here she didn't really, she started looking at it and went, oh, there's writing in it. There's writing in it. And her mother passed away when she was 7. And here her aunt saved her that recipe book, and it had her mother's handwriting. And she cried. It was like the shower was over because she just cried and cried. So, I mean, it does mean a lot. And I know it's going to mean a lot to my kids and her kids and everybody. So I want to keep going and keep trying, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, now the letter T, I put that back in later. So Kathy Telkovic, she just mentioned I probably did erase it, but I did go back and look at it. Oh, I was going to open up the one that I had worked on just a little bit. Let me see. I hope I saved it. So we will try. Okay. Okay, so should I save this one? No, because I already started working. Well, you know what? I'm leaving some things in because I want to sew them out and just see how it's going to work. Okay, so I'm going to press memory. I'm going to save it on the machine. Memory. And I'm going to save it on my flash drive. I feel safer now doing it. Well, you know why? Because we have so many machines and I never know what machine is going to be here. They might move them around. So I'm going to go home. Okay. I am going to go to embroidery, and click on my flash drive. And guess what? I didn't save it, did I? I think I saved it in my design center. So let's go check. but I was on IQ Designer doing it earlier today. So let's go the leaf. No. Pocket with the arrow pointing out. So cancel that one. Pocket with the arrow. There it is right there. So, oh no, that's the one I just did. Now wait a minute. Okay, flash drive. Here it is. Flash drive, B pocket. Okay, so I only saved that one time. Let's pick this one and see how I'm doing. And we'll zoom in on that letter T. So let's go 100%. Let's go up to 800. Oh, see. And okay, I'll go to 400 and pan, and we'll look for, so there's, it looks like I did draw in a T, but that doesn't look very good, does it? So let me just show you how to fix it again. I mean, it's going to take time, but I do think it's going to be worth it. So I think I would erase that whole blob right there. So we can even go to 1600 so we can see it really good. And that's supposed to be a T. So I think I'd go with my eraser and I'd erase. Oh, my eraser's too big. Undo. Put the blob back in. There. Now click on eraser and take that eraser down to like 2, 3, 4. Let's see how good 4 is. 4 is kind of big. So there. I'll just get rid of that. There, I think I'll get rid of that 1 pixel. Okay, so here, okay. So I want to redraw that in. So I'm going to go to my line properties and straight line, black, running stitch. Oh, it's on zigzag, running stitch. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to click on this and just bring it up at a diagonal. It looks like, oh no, it's going to be too dark. No, don't worry. It does its own thing. And then let's take it from here and bring it over. That looks good. Looks to me like the T is too long. So maybe I'll just take my eraser and get rid of a couple things. Now look see, this is supposed to be the letter S. So that's how you redraw it in, and it will be in her handwriting. Okay, but Plan B. So we're going to go up to the table and do Plan B. And what we did is we sent these to the Print Moda printer and printed them on fabric. Okay, so I wanted to take you step by step. So John's here to show you and to talk about, I think every one of you need to have the Print Moda. We are having so much fun. You know, you've seen all the pillows we did with the baby pictures and the kids' pictures. But like, look at this. You could do this in grandma's handwriting. And I could see this on a towel. I could see it on an apron. I mean, I love that.
Look how cool that
it is. Like,
that's in her handwriting.
Yes, it is.
Is this not the coolest thing ever?
Yeah,
okay,
it
now
is.
If you're making a pillow, you're doing a wall hanging, you're even just framing it because it's embroidered, and as you know, I have to say it, Gloria. Bougie.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah. How I'd love seeing my mom's beautiful handwriting again. Cindy, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're going to go find something that she sent to you. You got, like, greeting cards are good if you saved it because they're preserved. Yeah, like Joni's, who knows how old it was. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a really nice present to send to them, you know, because, yeah, so, okay. So you're going to, okay, so, I mean, even, like, it doesn't matter that you can't read it. Doesn't matter. I don't think so.
Can I be honest? I can't read cursive.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I can to an extent. It was so bad. I felt bad. I was demoing a machine with somebody the other day, and we were using the exclusive script, and I'm typing it. I kept hitting V instead of U. She's like, you typed the wrong one. I'm like, oh, they look the same to me?
Yeah.
I can't read cursive. So.
Yeah, they didn't teach it. You didn't learn how to write in cursive?
We learned it. I'm just bad at it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So... yeah, so, you know, I'd go, I just wanted to sew out what I did so far just to see how the letters turned out. I don't know. I don't know what to do because you can't read those. Can be made ahead. That was, and she had a check mark. I mean, that would be a lot, but there's her signature right there. Definitely, that's her signature. And so I think I should keep working on it, right? So, and then maybe do these too. Okay. Okay, so John is going to show you. Did I send you the pictures? Oh, no, you took the pictures.
Yeah, I have the pictures here. So I want to show them how to edit it real quick.
Okay, I'd love to see that.
You know what? Most of us have a smartphone nowadays. Most of us have an iPhone specifically, but even other phone brands usually could do this on your phone. So you can take out the background of an image. And that's why I always say, take your image on a nice, just white piece of paper behind it. That way you could edit it super easy. That's what Kate does here. That's what Sophie does. That's what we all do. It's really easy. So, but I just have that picture here, right, on my phone. And if I kind of just hold down on it, that might select the text. So you might want to hold down in a part that doesn't have text until it highlights. Oh. There we go. So see how that highlighted?
And it made it a sticker.
Yep.
Okay.
So one thing you got to do, let it go to the side. Let this share button pop up to the side real quick. If you tap it, there you go. See share?
Yeah.
So hit that. And then you see all this, and then just hit save image down in the bottom. And then that's going to crop.
Did it just save the the card and not that background?
Yeah. Oh, so just like that.
Okay.
And then we could also brighten.
Oh, there it is. It looks good. Okay, yeah,
it's
brighten it. Yeah.
It's a little dark for me. So we could go in our camera settings here and edit this. You could use this magic wand tool, and it could do it for you. But I'm going to go manually into the brightness. There we go. And I'm just going to brighten that. That way I could see that better.
Okay.
So there we go. That looks a lot better than before. If I touched before, see how dark that was? Now it's brightened.
Okay.
So, and then we'll just hit done to save that there.
Okay.
Put a little heart next to it so I know that's the one that I edited. And now we're going to open up Artspira here. So instead of My Design Snap, we're going back to Artspira. And it's our second favorite app.
Yeah.
Other than our app.
All right. Yes.
So we could use this, and we'll go into the new section of Artspira. And they upload so many fun designs and projects. But to print out our image, we're going to go into new. We'll select printing in this category, and we'll hit design editor. Now there's going to be two categories here. Up top is for the sublimation printer. You could sublimate it on a t-shirt too. But we want to print it on cotton fabric today. So we're going to go over here to custom size on the second one. And we could type in our size. So let's go down to like maybe 10 inches because I don't think we need it that big. Are we putting it on T-towel here?
This one's a towel, so I have that one printed already. Okay. But let's say on an apron, you might want it bigger. Yeah.
What do you think? Like 5 by 8-ish?
What is this? That looks like 5 to me. So how about 6? Well, let's.
Yeah, we should measure.
Yeah. So I don't see a ruler. Oh no rulers. So is there one below? Yeah, there's one below here. I think I see a ruler. Do I? No rulers.
Well,
yeah. I'll go get a ruler.
Funny. We always, but we could size it using our fingers. But I'll show you guys the next steps while Gloria grabs it. But I'm going to make this like, I guess, like 10 inches. I don't want to waste too much fabric for like dead space. I could load both of those on in the same print. But let's go ahead and just hit create up in the top corner here. And that loads in our little fabric space. So just like when we're editing an embroidery design, right? Think of that white space right here on our phone like that embroidery edit screen, just for the printer with fabric. So let's go ahead down here, and we are going to select image. And then we can go on our camera roll here and pull up that image from favorites.
So this is 5 by 3.
Okay, 5 by 3. So how big do you want it? I mean, you could make a pillow with it. You could make...
Yeah. Like you'd have to keep it in proportion. So let me use my phone to figure out. Okay, what did I do with my phone? I thought I had it. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. So 5. Let's add 25% bigger, because then we'll take the other dimension and go 25% bigger. Okay. Where is my calculator? Okay. So 5 times 1.25 is 6 1/4. So you're going to make it 6 1/4 wide. And right now it's 3. Oops. And clear that off. 3 times 1.25. So 6 1/4 by 3 3/4. That's just making it a little bit bigger, huh? It's going like to here. And this is 6 wide. Oh, what the heck? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you know what's nice here with the app? So see how it's highlighted in blue right here, Gloria?
Uh-huh.
It's telling us our exact size right there, like to the pinpoint, which is really cool.
Wow, okay.
So I could size it as big or as small.
And you could keep it in proportion.
Yep.
Oh, that makes it easier. Okay.
Proportion. You just use your fingers in and out. You could also go to layout here. If you scroll to the bottom, you can see your height and width ratio. You can unlock it, or I like to keep it locked and just use my fingers. Really easy though, right? So from there, to print this out, all we got to do is hit OK. We'll hit done. We could save this to our creations if we want to use it again later. I'm not going to save it. I'm almost maxed out on my spots. And then we're going to select our printer here. So I'm going to make sure I select the right one, which for the fabric printer, it will be HLJF1. And then all I got to do is hit print.
So everybody's will be the same. Yeah. Yep. That printer it is the best printer. The ink lasts, but your documents, pictures, everything prints out better with this printer.
Oh, this isn't fed through. Well, let me show you guys how easy it is to feed the fabric roll through,
we'd like to know
since
that.
It wasn't done. So here's what I love about the printer, right? Look at this awesome fabric roll. So if you've ever used those terrible, terrible, terrible pre-cut sheets in your regular printer, and you know how they bleed, you have to soak them in vinegar, you have to kind of do everything to them, right? This eliminates all that. So this printer has a special roll of fabric, which is a little over 5 yards. It's 5.4 yards of fabric on a continuous roll, and it's pre-treated. You don't have to do any of that weird stuff if you've ever used those pre-cut things before. Brother did it right. They developed it so it's easy to use. So we have our fabric roll here, and then on the back side, there's a clear, shiny film that will tear off, but that's used to help feed it through the printer here. So we'll load our fabric roll in, and you could fully remove this secondary tray. And I'm able to do it so I could show you guys how easy this is to load in. So you will feed that roll through.
Oh, I see it coming down here. Can they see that right here?
Yep.
Okay.
And you want to make sure whenever you feed this in, that you have it fed up to about there so that it could pull it through and recognize it. Now,
and it's the shiny side facing up there.
Yep. Shiny side facing up.
Okay.
Slide this back in, and I'm going to hit OK and let it print. So I'll give that a second. Okay. So it prints instantly. And what's cool is because we put in that size measurement before and we picked our size, it's going to measure out 10 inches and cut that out for us. So something fell. I don't know what it was. So.
Yeah. Okay. Here it comes.
And you guys already
and it cuts it for you, right?
Yeah, look at that. I guess you guys already did that. So cool. So
here, look at this. So bigger.
You're dropping stuff.
I know.
We got the dropsies today.
Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah. So there, that looks really good, John. I'm going to stick with mine, but I do like it. And so you got to do the back for me, and I'll put it on an apron.
Yep.
Right?
All you got to do is put a little bit of
oh my goodness, I can't wait to run it to one of their houses. Even though the wedding, I don't even know when the wedding is.
Love it.
They are going to love it. Yeah. her daughter-in-law lives near me, and if I put this on an apron for her, she's gonna go crazy.
They'll love it.
And I'll have it done in an afternoon. So I'm gonna do it in IQ Designer. I mean, you don't have to. You could go to your sewing machine, but I think I'd like the candle wicking stitch around it.
I think that would be very pretty.
Okay, so what I did, okay, so there's the shiny paper, and you peel that off. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I have my iron on. I forgot to check that. I think it might be hot enough. Okay, and I have to put my computer over here.
And then did you need open hot fix, Gloria, or do you have
I have a piece.
Oh,
I have a piece. So we have the hot fix. This is the miracle stuff that it works really good, and your fabric will be, after it's on there, it'll bend easily. It's not going to be really stiff. Okay, so I'm going to take this and position my hot fix. Maybe I'll slide this to the side a little bit, bring this in there. Put the ruler down below. Okay, and there's my hot fix, and it'll say here to this side facing up. So I'm going to put it here. It's a little too big, and we will get. So I think poor Sam got a call from somebody today saying that she got hot fix on on the right side of a something, and she wanted to find out if we knew how to get the hot fix off. I just said, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd just get a piece of fabric and just iron and pull it up until it came off. But so you don't want to get it on your wool mat or anything. And here we'll just there. So that was the paper side. And then I'll just take it. Hey, and I bet this will heat set the ink too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold it down. Whoa. So I'll just stick that over here. So, oop, that wasn't good. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this out, but I think I better cut it out with a rotary cutter mat. I forgot about that. Do we have a little one I can pull up here?
Yep.
Because then I'm sure it'll be straight.
Now, I do want to mention real quick before I go, if you guys are interested in this awesome printer or any machine, you guys could either check out with the bundle that we have in the bubble right now.
So tell them what comes with it.
Yep. So you get an extra fabric roll, other than the one that comes in the box with the printer, and then you get an additional set of inks. And let me tell you guys something. If you need a new printer, get this printer.
Yeah.
We literally print off every single thing off this printer. All those kits that you guys get in the mail, by the way, printed off these printers. Mm-hmm. Every handout I get.
We leased a really expensive printer, and it doesn't do near as good a job.
It doesn't. You know,
we're very disappointed in it.
We don't use that one downstairs for like black and white stuff at this point. Our printers, this Brother printer, is really good. That is something that they specialize in. Other than sewing machines, is printers, so you know you're getting the best of the best. But if you also want any more information on it, feel free to give Steve and I a call at 412-344-2330, option 2, and we'll be more than happy to talk to you about all the fun things that it could do.
Oh, no, they're saying, is it the same as a sublimation printer?
So that is a separate printer. That uses a special type of ink that we use for heat transfers. It is a little bit different than the one that I have behind me. So if you want to print on fabric, you guys want the Print Moda printer. If you want to do sublimation embroidery or anything sublimation like tote bags, hats, you're going to want the Brother sublimation printer, which we also have in stock. And you could also give us a call about that too. So I might have a fun project for them Thursday.
Okay. With what? Sublimation?
Sublimation.
Okay, that sounds good.
And I feel
I know. I know. I really, I mean, okay, it's more money than you want to spend on a printer, but we have had so much fun printing.
It's so fun.
Those pillows. And remember the little kid pillows and the baby pillows? I like look at how easy this is going to be.
Look how cool this is.
And it's going to be just as nice.
What's awesome?
So now I got to decide, do I want to leave a little bit of a border so I don't cross, my stitch doesn't, I do. So, so I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch above and 1/8 of an inch below. Now I could use the camera to make sure. Yeah, maybe I will.
I would do it kind of like an applique. I would just tack down, kind of line it in.
Yeah, or do I make, so do I do a placement line and measure this exactly and do 2 rectangles where I want them?
I think that's what I would do.
Or would you iron them on first and then use the camera and then form the box around it?
You could do either way. I mean, we already cut it. So the way that you're saying, if you already cut it, you would. The way I do it, though, before I cut it, is I do the placement line. And then I would set it and then stitch it, trim it, and then
so maybe I'll just go above a little bit because I don't want the candle wicking stitch. We always are using that candle wicking stitch, but I gotta, so that's what I'll do. I'll take a measurement. So it is going to be 3 1/4. Okay, I gotta make sure I get the width a little bit wider. Okay, so 3 1/4 by like 6 1/4, I think. Let me see, maybe not. It was 5 inch. Okay, so right now I am more like 5 1/8. 5 1/8. And this one I'm thinking I want to be 3 1/4 because I want to make sure that I don't hit the stitching. Now see, remember her card wasn't filled in all the way to the bottom. And here, look at, I got a white border. I think I should trim that. You know what? I'm thinking I'd be better off using the camera, but the camera is going to be white on white. So we may want to mark that once we get it ironed. So there, so I don't want that, any of the white to peek out. Okay, so same thing on this side. I'm just going to trim that a little bit more. So you could do it either way. Iron them in place and then use the camera, or measure it and put 2 rectangles, and then position it. Maybe what we'll do them each way, and then we can decide which one we like better. Okay, so this is the second page, and I'm going to peel off the paper, and it's going to leave it shiny. That's the hot fix. And I think, so I'm using my magnetic hoop. Look at how good it holds. Look at, no bubbles. It really, I have a tearaway. Okay, so I have a tearaway stabilizer. And I think I'm going to put this one down at the bottom, about right here. I'm just going to eye judge it. So, and then iron it in place. I'm worried it's going to be a little hard to see because it's going to be like white on white, but I can see it here, so I can see the gray. Okay. So for a second there I went, oh no, I smudged my fabric. No, that smudge was on the card. So that makes it even better, right? Okay, now the other piece. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe I will just trim it. Okay, let's see. I think I feel safer trimming it. Okay, so I'm gonna trim just a little bit beyond the card, and then we're gonna use the camera and form a box, rectangle around it. And go out just a little bit so I don't end up covering her handwriting. And I'm going to make John do me, we'll figure out, I'm going to print out another one and put it on an apron. And I got to give it to them. So, okay. So I'm worried about that showing. I'm just going to trim off just a little bit more of the white. Okay. So think of those old recipes. Go open that old cookbook. Look for her notes in the cookbook. Okay. So there's only one cookbook. You can make 10 towels, 10 aprons to go with it. Okay. So now I'm gonna position it. I'm gonna take the paper off and just do another eye judge. And there, put it about right there. I think that looks good. Okay, iron that on. And if anybody has a better way to do it, let us know. Okay, so now we're going to go into IQ Designer or My Design Center, and we're going to stitch this in place. And everything's going to be nice and straight, whereas if I went and did it myself, it would be crooked. So that's why I like doing it. So isn't this going to be nice? So even Kathleen said, wouldn't it be cute to put like a little mixing bowl above it or something, like a little mixer above it? So I think so. I'll have to find something. I think our machines have some kitchen things in there. Okay, so we're going to go over to our machine, make sure that my towel isn't underneath my hoop, and slide it in. Now, I already looked, and now the hoop I am using right here is the new 8x12 magnetic hoop, and it works really, really good. And you'll see the prices are really good. Okay, so, all right, so I'm going to touch my screen. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. So I'm just going to go home. Okay. And then we're going to go to My Design Center. Okay. Oh, am I going to? So I need to scan this in. So I need to press the leaf button. Okay, image scan. Image scan and scan. Okay. So I just need an image to be behind it. I don't want to sew anything, any of the letters out or anything. I just need it there so I can form those rectangles around. Do I need a tack down? No. Do I need a placement line? No. All I need is the candle wicking. So let's just, right? I'm just going to do the candle wicking. Okay, there they are. Okay, so really light. So I'm going to go up to this leaf button. Okay, not the leaf with the arrow, but the leaf, and I'm going to darken it so I can see it. And I definitely need to zoom in on it. So let's go to the 100%. Let's go to 200. Okay, that's good, because if I go to 400, then the whole recipe card won't be in there. So I'm going to click on pan and go here. Okay, so shapes, the square. Okay. So there's the square. It's really big at this point. So we're going to go to size, and I'm going to just shrink it down. I'm pressing that button that keeps it in proportion. Now, if I measured my square, I could have gone to the keypad and done it that way. So here, the one red line is right on the left edge of the card. I'll make it a little shorter. Oh no, I'm making it taller. Here, shorter. Okay. Get down a little farther, move it down. Oh, a little too far. Just tap it up. I think it's going to need to be a little shorter yet. Okay, there. Okay, maybe just a little shorter. I think that looks good. I can't believe I placed it so good. But if I did need to rotate it, if I put it on there crooked a little bit, there's a rotate button, and you could do it 1/10 of 1 degree rotation. Okay, it needs to be a little wider. So we're going to stretch it a little wider. It'd be nice if the two were the same. Well, we're going to see. Okay, so there. Oh, no, this side's no good. Okay. I was looking at this side and I made it too big. What I needed to do was move it. Okay, here. So everybody with a Print Moda, everybody with old recipe books. So there, I'm looking good. And there, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's duplicate that and see, because I think I would want both of them in the same spot. Okay, so we'll say, okay, well, maybe I better save this before I duplicate it. So let's go memory pocket, save it on the machine. And if you're like me, I might be at a different machine tomorrow, so I'm going to put it on my flash drive. Okay, now I want another one. So I want a copy. I'm not seeing copy here, right? Right? Oh, I don't have it selected. That's why it's grayed out. So go to your select button, click your magic wand, click on the rectangle. Now it's selected, so the red is around it. I want a duplicate of it, but see, it's kind of offset. So we're going to go to size only to get to that centering button. There, it's centered right on top of the other one. So let's see if I move it down. Oh, see, I didn't position it just right. So this one's going to be just over just a little bit. But I think the size of the rectangle is going to be fine. Let's see, I'm just peeking at it. I'm going to move it to the left just a little bit. So I didn't put them one on top of the other. It looked like it. I guess because I have a border, and maybe that's it. I can't see the border on this one. Okay, I like what I see. All right, so we're going to go okay. Then line properties, candle wicking, or satin stitching. Blank. You know what No, I'm not going to do blanket stitch because I couldn't tell whether I was on the edge of the recipe card or not. So I'm going to go, we love the candle wicking, so I'm going to pick candle wicking, and I'm going to change it to red and okay. So right now it's in black, so I'm going to click on the line bucket, click on the black line to turn it red. It's really hard to see, and I'm going to click on this black line to turn it red. And then, okay, I got candle wicking. I turned it red. So now I'm going to press next. And here's where I tell it what size candle wicking I want. So right now it's little. So it's only 0.160 inches. And Steve and I, we like that candle wicking to be bigger. But you know what I'm thinking? Let's press OK. I have 2 candle wickings. That only changed 1. So let's click link. And another thing to look at, okay, which I'm going to go to 200, okay, and pan this up. See how I have 1? I have 1 candle wicking in the corner. This one I have 2 at a diagonal. On the other side, 2 at a diagonal. I don't want that. Let's change the size. Let's just go up, like maybe 2 up. Oh, that's only on 0.16. I want to go way up. Oop, not that far. Okay, like at a 0.22. Almost a quarter. Oh, that a little bigger. I think I pressed, I linked them together. I think I did. We'll know in a second. Yeah, because the link button is on. Okay, but still I'm getting a diagonal. So let's just keep bumping it up. Bump it up 1. See, oh, it's getting a little better. Bump it up another time. 1 time up. And okay. Oh, a little bit better. Bump it up. There. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, I like what I see. Here I'm covering her, just the one, I'm not going to worry about it. I think it looks good. Oh, right up here, the chicken. And these words. I need to raise both of those up just a little bit. So let's set it. Okay, okay. Okay, I've got my 2, and now I'm in embroidery, but I didn't like where it was positioned. So I'm going to click on the camera. I'm going to scan and okay. So it's going to take a picture of what I have in the hoop. Doesn't matter what size hoop. Doesn't matter if you have your magnetic hoops in. I love the magnetic hoops because they don't make marks on my fabric. Okay, so now I'm going to go to 200. All right, I can see the card there. I can see my letters there. So let's close that and edit, move, and let's just bump that up a little bit. Okay, oh, I'm covering down here. No good. Go down. I wonder if I make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's go edit, size. I wasn't thinking I had to do this, and I want to make it just a little taller. So 2 up. It's good here. Let's see if I move that down. Oh, darn, I'm missing some of her. Oh, but I'm forgetting that I have some white stitching. You know that? I'm just going to go down. Oh, I should have put it on resize. Reset the pattern to the original. which I kind of like. Uh-oh, there it's, see, it moved. Now, if I press center, no, it's not on the cards anymore. Okay, so I've got to move it. Okay. Oh, I'm zoomed in, that's why. So let's go to 100%. Okay, zoom in. So I must have bumped something. I wonder if I had been able to press undo. Okay, so there. I'm going to go to the right, or push it to the left a little bit. I think it's looking good. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom into 200. Okay, I'm not covering any of my stitching. All right, so I'm going to pan and slide this up. I think I'm looking good. I think I'm good. I'm just going to say I'm good. Okay, then okay, embroidery, and then stitch. Hopefully, oh, I'm not threaded. It's going to tell me I'm not threaded. There, okay. So here, I'm going to press OK. I want to go to the very beginning. So I press the plus minus button and go to 0. So I don't miss a stitch. I'm going to rethread because my, my take up lever, my arm went up and down. I might have gotten that thread out of one of the thread guides inside. I'm going to make sure my presser foot is up and then slide it, carefully slide it out. There, it's coming out easily. So here, making sure my foot is up. So when I rethread, it goes into the thread guides. Okay, now press my needle threader and press start. There. Am I too high? Well, remember my candle wicking's pretty big. Okay, so I've got, I think, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't bring those candle wicking closer together. So you'll want to do that. I'll go back to that. So where I changed that screen, where I changed the size of the candle wicking, I'm just going to leave mine as is. But I'm going to do it again. I should have brought my candle wicking closer together. I mean, it's fused on, and the people from Hot Fix say if you fuse this right, it is not going to come apart. So we love the Hot Fix. Okay, while it's sewing, I'm going to show you lots of good stuff. Okay. All right, so let's see. So we did do the IQ Designer video series, which we're loving. It's got new projects in it that are really, really good. Okay, then we also have, if you buy the video series from us, you're eligible to buy the book. So we can't sell you the book alone. You have to buy the whole series. So, okay. So you want to get that. I know a lot of you have already gotten yours, and our printer did a really, really good job. We used really good paper, so we're really happy with it. Now, the original book is still wonderful, and I always pull out my copy because this proves to you how much I used it. It's really beat up. I probably should have gotten that stick-on vinyl to fix up my cover, but I wanted to show you that I truly went through the whole book and I did all the projects, and that's what really made me learn. So I said to everybody, you might not like the projects that you did, but you're learning. Now this one I love the embossed towels, but you might not like the fancy fill that they chose. You're gonna do it their way, then make it your own and do it again. So this is another book that's really, really good. Okay, now, we did the, okay, now that is the Durkee hoop.
John asked me to put it in, but he's not.
Yeah, so what's that? He's
not over here.
Yeah, so the Durkee single needle frame. Oh, we'll show it again, but click on it anyhow. Click on that Durkee. So that was the one where, I guess, was it Thursday that he embroidered the caution? Yeah, we had to do caution. So we had another windstorm come through here. And we have, I call it a funeral parlor awning, our awning on our building. It comes out to the sidewalk. And the strong wind that we had last year, a year ago, lifted that awning and broke the bolts. And then we had another windstorm, and that windstorm blew apart the bricks. That's how windy it got here. We've never had that. We have never had that, but we got them fixed. We got it fixed. So, but anyhow, that's why he was into the caution, because we had to put out caution tape to make sure that nobody touched that brickwork, because it would come down on them. So, okay, now, okay, so we did click on the Print Moda bundle. If you're thinking about it, I would get it. If you want to talk to John or Steve and, you know, talk, but it is the best printer. It's going to print out all your documents perfect. It's going to print out pictures for you perfect. And then you also have the added bonus of it's going to print on fabric, which is really fun. And then I guess we have inks, just in case somebody's running out of ink. We hardly ever change the ink. So I don't know. I think their ink cartridges hold a lot more. They sure are bigger than what we're used to, but you know, I mean, way bigger than what we're used to. So you're going to find that you don't need to change the print very often. So we have black, then magenta, and yellow. And is there another color? No. Cyan. That's right. There's 4 colors. All right. Now, I did use a tearaway, and we used the OESD. So OESD, so we just started with them recently, and the OESD, they have 2 different weights. So the first one is their medium weight. That's the one I use most often, is the medium weight. And we have that one in the 20-inch by 10-yard. We're getting them all in, but their price is really good. They give us a really good deal on their stabilizers. So this one is 20-inch by 10-yard, medium weight tearaway. And then they also make a heavyweight tearaway. And that's the next one. This is a heavyweight tearaway. It's from OESD. It'll be a little bit thicker, so it'll eliminate puckering. And this size is 15 inches by 10 yards. So they aren't doing our 20-inch by 25 yards anymore. They have rolls that go up to 150 yards. I mean, that has got to be that. I don't know. I don't know. And you're talking, I don't know, $200 for a roll. Yeah. So, is it? It's okay. It's looking good. Okay. It still has to do the other one. Okay. Now, the hot fix that we like is the featherweight. Here it is right here. So I don't even order the other. This is the featherweight hot fix. And it's the reason why we like the featherweight is it's lighter weight and your fabric will still bend even though you've got it on there. So this, our favorite, we don't even carry the other one because you know, you've done that where you maybe use the Heat and Bond Plus or whatever it is, and it's your appliques end up really, really stiff. So we like the featherweight hot fix better. And it comes 12 inches by a 10-yard roll, so it'll last you a long time. Okay, now, so if you don't want to do it yourself, but you like the idea of doing these towels, this is really cute, a cocktail recipe towel. Oh, so I have to tell you, they had a drink at the event because I was last year's winner, and the signature drink at the Empower Her event at the Pittsburgh Penguins and PPG Arena was called Glow Getter, and they said, wonder where we came up with that name, and they like winked at me, so they named it after me. So I think next year it's going to be named after the pizza shop, so every year. So I took pictures of it because it's like, wow, Joni and I it wasn't very strong, but Joni and I each had 4. So, okay. So anyhow, cocktail recipes, and it's like, it's got, all these different recipes. It's really cute, you know? So pictures of it. Oh, here's one right here. Okay. So which one did they do? Classic martini. I don't even know what's in a martini. In a shaker with ice, add dry gin, shake and strain into a chilled martini glass, spritz with a hint of dry vermouth. Oh, wow, this is not for me. garnish with an olive. Yes, that's what Joni said, that they weren't martinis. The drink they made for me was something really light, and I absolutely loved it. It was really good. But, you know, she said if it was a martini, we could only drink one. We would know it taking one sip. So, okay. All right. Now, the next item on our list is the Americano wall hanging. Oh, and that, oh, these. Okay, the Janine Babic. Okay, so I'm going to show you these, but the reason why we put them in the lineup is because we have these new fabric bundles, okay? So I'm going to tell you about all of those. So the first one is the Americana wall hanging. They're really nice. We have two of them, both of them sewn out here, okay? And I'm going to show you fabric bundles that go with this. So here is the America, established 1776, America the Beautiful, Stars and Stripes Forever. It has the background quilting in with the design. So this is the Janine Babic design. And then the next one we have is the Welcome to Our Home, Janine Babic. But and you got to get these. This is the year. This is the year for it. But you'll pull these out every year. I love her designs. Okay. Now, so we'll jump. I'm going to be showing you the fabric kit that'll work out really good with this, but I'm going to show that later. We're going to go straight down the line. Okay. So the first one is, so we put a whole bunch of towels in. You need to have a stash of towels. And the first one is the striped. So is it this one?
This is a drop down. So
oh, they have them all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the pictures. Oh, maybe they're under here. No papers under here, Sophie. No papers. Yeah, you did have, I saw them. No paper here, no paper here. She's looking. There, okay, how's it doing over here? Oh, it's looking good. I wish I would have, you know what I mean about bringing the spacing between the candle wicking. I would have brought that closer together, just because I like the look of it better. But usually I do that because I'm covering up a raw edge. Now, with the hot fix on, you really don't end up with a raw edge because the hot fix really seals that edge. So we'll just, so there's a drop down. Are there pictures of them online?
There are pictures on
Okay.
the comments.
Okay.
So if you look through the comments.
So the first one says null. I guess that's not anything. Okay.
It's like the overarching.
Okay, so the stripe ones I'm thinking are these.
Yes.
Okay, so we have all the different colors. She had them all printed out, but we don't know what happened to them. Yeah. No, it's one of the pictures. We'll find them. So towels, set of 2 towels. Okay, so there's a drop down, so there's an arrow and you can pick out, and it has pictures of all of them, right? Okay, so this one, I just picked out the towels that were perfect for adding something like recipe cards or recipes to it. So see, you've got a nice big open space. So these, the stripe ones, are a color like orange, navy, gray, lime green, and then it's bordered. So this one is the black and white one. Okay. Oh, let's see how we're doing here. Okay. It is looking cute. So I am so excited about this. So, okay. I got to find something my mom did, right? So look at, and I love these magnetic hoops. They are, like, see how nice it holds it? These magnets are really nice and strong. We'll be showing you a couple of these later. So here, I won't take the time to take them out, but look at how good that looks, right? I love it. I think it's adorable. Absolutely adorable, right? Okay. Do they have a coffee martini? Let's see if they do in the package. Where'd the package go? Right here. No?
Yep.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay. Irish coffee. They have Irish coffee. No. Okay. They only have the Strawberry Daiquiri, Bloody Mary, Blue Hurricane, Champagne Cocktail, Cosmopolitan, Hot Gin Toddy, Irish Coffee, Long Island Iced Tea, Manhattan, Martini, so only one kind of martini, Millionaire's Margarita, ooh, Mojito, and Strawberry Daiquiri. So cute. All right. And okay, now, okay, the size of the towels, is that what you're wondering, Kathy? I can measure those. I should have it off by heart by now, but I don't. Nope, I don't know what I did with the ruler. What?
Here.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so here. Okay, so this is 20 and a half wide, and then it is, that'll be 24 and another 3. So it's like 27 and a half. Okay, so nice size. They wash really nice too. Okay, so the other style, I like this one. So this one has white in the center, and that's the striped towels. Okay.
The ones that are on that color, the cream, have on cream.
On cream, okay. Okay, this one is my favorite because it has the green that, you know, my favorite thread color, 963, is this exact green, and it's called Money. And so it's my favorite thread color. But if you are doing flowers on towels and you want something for the leaves, this will match that 963 perfect, and it kind of pulls everything together. So I really like this. Okay, and then do you have what do you have next? Blue. I love the blue. So so each one of these is a set of 2, right? Yeah, so look at how pretty this is. So it's got the scalloped edge on the top and the bottom. And I just picked that one because the little card had a little bit of blue on it. So I thought it would just pull it together really nice. And I went with the gray because I just couldn't find the right shade of blue there. And I thought, oh, the blue didn't look good with that. And I picked gray, and it looks really good. So it looks good, right? It's really fun. This is a really easy, especially if you have Print Moda. Now, I never wash and dry them, and I've always washed and dried them afterwards, and yet they come out looking good. They really do. So I don't think you have to, but if you want to, do it. I bet they'll turn out even better, right? If you pre-shrink them before. I don't really feel like they shrink that much. So yeah, do what you want to do, right? Okay, now we've got some fabric bundles, okay? And we're starting a new thing, okay? Because all these projects, like Janine Babick, my baskets, our ovals, our IQ Designer oval, the notebooks that we made. So many of my IQ Designer projects we do in the biggest hoops, which if you have an Avenir or Radiance, that is 11 5/8. So on these bundles, we cut them 12 inches wide. So I'm going to just slide that down here. So you will have plenty, but you won't have too much. And these are 4 fabrics. So they are 12-inch wide by the width of fabric. So you'll be able to get, like an oval piece, 2 pieces to back it with. So you'll get a lot out of these, and you won't be spending so much money on fabric. So we just thought this could be our signature size. So we're going to try it out. So far, you love the patriotic ones. I love this Chelsea's Garden. I'm going to fold this down so you can see it better. So this is the teal, and look at this cute little print here. So this is brand new from Moda. Okay, so here, so this is 4 pieces of fabric, 12-inch wide by the width of the fabric. So plenty to do all of our IQ Designer projects. So, and look at this one, the paisley. So brand new from Moda, and you can see the 4 fabrics, the teal. This one, there's teal in this one. So really, really pretty. $17.95, and remember, 10% will be put back into your account. It's just to me, it's the perfect stash for doing our kind of projects. Imagine if you're doing any of Janine Babbitt's, you're going to have border fabrics. You're going to be able to do the oval. You're going to be able, I had a whole list of stuff that I was going to, let me see if they put the paper in. Oh yeah, they did. Okay, so scallop baskets, placemats, table runners. You'd have enough to do a table runner. God, oh, where's Joni's baskets? Are they over here or did they go over to the other? So we took the patriotic one. We'll be getting to this one. And Joni cut it into 2.5-inch strips, and she had enough to make 2 baskets. Yeah. So I bet they took it over. I'll have to, but so we did it. They're jelly roll baskets. Okay. So you don't have to make a jelly roll rug. They make a beautiful basket. And let's see, not over here, that went over to the other place. Okay, we'll have to keep samples here. Yeah, because we'll show the baskets again. But when did we show that? Thursday, right? We showed that on Thursday evenings. So you could go back to Thursday evening show, and Joni will show you what she did. The baskets are really nice, really nice. So if you're like me, and I would never get a jelly roll rug done. I would start one and never get it finished. But bowls are smaller projects, and I would do those. So, okay. So first one was the Chelsea's Garden. Okay. Next one, Darling Peony. And this isn't Darling Peony.
I think that is.
This one, this is a Darling, isn't it? Darling Peony? Or somebody, I'm thinking Peony Blossom, something Blossom.
Someone asked to do Peony Blossom, and I put that one together thinking they meant Darling.
Okay, so Thursday we'll have a Peony Blossom.
Yes.
Maybe even tomorrow we'll have a Peony Blossom. Okay, so this one is Darling Peony. And so here you've got a cute print here and red. So you'd be all ready to make, like Jan Mendenhall. Is she on today? You have to follow her. She posts in our group. It feels like almost every day. Look how gorgeous these are. And she does tons of circles and ovals, and she puts embroidery designs in the center. You'd be all ready. Yeah, Betty said she loved Joni's basket. I love it too. I think you could make a basket in an afternoon. I'm always looking for projects like that. So, okay, so that's another bundle. Okay, next one is Floral Impressions, and that is a brand new one from Chonga Wang. You know how I love Chonga Wang. So again, these are 4 pieces of fabric, 12 inches wide, so wide enough for our biggest hoop, and width of fabric, so they're like 44, 45. Okay, so the first one we've got is the stripe. Okay, then the blues and the greens. This one reminds us of the cherry blossoms. Wonder if they're blooming yet. I bet they are, because even though it got cold, my forsythias are blooming here. So I bet, yeah, so here. This year, I want to plant flowers. I definitely do. Okay, so this is a new one from Chonga Wang. And so each one of these sets are $17.95, and it's going to be enough to do. I'm going to shout out all the different projects we came up with. So we said all the Janine Babbitt designs, scallop baskets, placemats, table runners, cut into 2.5-inch strips and make jelly roll rugs, cut into 2.5-inch strips and make jelly roll baskets. That's what we said. A jelly roll is like close to $50. These are $17.95. So it'll make a small rug. You can buy 2 of these and still spend less than the jelly roll, and you'll be able to get a big jelly roll rug out of it. So the notebook covers, I gotta show them. I know right where a notebook cover is. I gotta show them. I gotta teach them this one. I don't know that I ever did teach this one online. So I love this. Love it. Love it. Look at this. This is our notebook cover. So there's our notebook cover. Absolutely love it. It really shows off our fancy fills. Okay, it fits a composition notebook, but this will be just plenty of fabric to do a notebook cover. See how it doesn't even go as wide as the fabric. So the notebook covers, the bows, the large bow door decoration, you'd be able to make it out of these 12-inch cuts. So we're hoping you guys like these. Every time a new collection comes out, we're going to show it, and as long as you guys like them, we're going to keep selling them. Okay, next one is Old Glory, and yeah, now that is, I don't see that one here. Maybe jump down to this one. This one's called Fireworks. Is it? Oh, there's Fireworks. This one is, so imagine, okay, I'm going to open this one up. Okay. Everybody loved this one. Everybody's really patriotic this year, so that's really good. Okay. So the 4 fabrics in this one, it's called Fireworks because that's kind of the main fabric. Okay. Okay. And we have Ella folding these for us. And I have this, like, at first, you know, she kind of decides how she wants to fold things. And that's okay with us. Like, I wanted her to fold it like this. And she came up and she said, oh, this is just easier. So I wanted her to fold it like that and fold it again. And I went, what am I worried about? It's like, Ella is so happy here at work with us, isn't she? She's always happy. So we're going to keep her folding and let her decide which way she wants to fold them. Okay. So here we have the Fireworks fabric. That's a favorite. Look at this one with flags. So 2 American flags, a little bit of gold in here. Okay, everybody loves this little print, this little navy, and it's got like navy blue and a lighter blue with leaves with white stars and like red, I would call them red berries, okay? And then this one. So this is a really nice collection. Okay, many of you bought them. We're very, you know, this is, I'm going to make kit making easier for us, and we'll be able to get them out faster. So we're really proud that many of you probably got notices today that these are shipping out to you. So yeah, good. Jan, there's Jan. Okay, so I always tell everybody, Jan, to look for your circles and your ovals because they're great. They're easy to make. They're fun. They look gorgeous. They show off our fancy fills. Okay, so there's that one. Now, what one do we have? This one. Oh, the purple. Yeah. Okay, so here, this is a Chonga Wang. Okay, that's one of our favorite designers from Timeless Treasures. And I'll just unfold. There. Okay, so it's got this spectacular print from a Dragonfly Mist with the purples, blues, and the deep plum. Gorgeous, right? Okay, here we go. So there is a light. You know, when they picked them, they tried to pick, you know, darks, lights, mediums, and darks. So not all darks. So this one, it just looked like drops of color. And there's purple going through there and a little bit of pink. And then we've got the swirls. And then here's another one. So that's a really nice collection, right? This is really pretty. This one is Chonga Wang for Timeless Treasures. And we love everything she does. I hope someday I get to meet her, but they told me that she's in Japan and she doesn't come over very often, but maybe someday and I'll get to meet her because we're always singing her praises. Now the next one is Summer Romance. So we just felt like this fabric was romantic. So we kind of had fun putting names on them. It is really pretty. Wait till you see it. You won't even get the idea until I unfold it. Okay, so look at this. Like, I would call that a peony. I think it is. And just these beautiful leaves and little flowers. So here it is with a cream background. Okay, then we've got the little pink flowers, so like a deep pink. And it's got the deep red, very deep red background. and a light pink flower, a little bit of green in there. Okay, here's that first fabric with a black background. To me, it looks completely different. I'll fold it up here so you can see the two of them. There we go. So there it is. And there it is with the ivory background. And then one more, kind of a solid. So I'll put this one here. So this pink. So you'll get a pink with it. Okay, and there, so these are all ready for you embroiderers like me. This is cut to 12-inch wide. You don't buy extra and never use it. You'll get exactly what you need. You'll get 4 pieces, so you will be ready. Now, on Thursday, I'm going to make sure that we have fairy frost bundles. I forgot, did we put one in today, a fairy frost? Okay, so I'm going to make sure that we have a fairy frost bundle. You know, that's what we like to use for the centers of the ovals, and we use those very often. So, okay, and then pastel parade. Okay, so here it is. All right, this one also was very popular. Okay, so like the main print is this tiny print of all these different pretty little pastel flowers. Okay, then we always try to put something in that kind of reads as a solid, and this one right here, it's just got little like bubbles. And then we loved this diagonal plaid with it, and look at how pretty this green is with it. So this is this is perfect for Mother's Day gifts, right? All through spring, Mother's Day. So 4 pieces of fabric, 12-inch by width of fabric, only $17.95 plus 10% will be put back into your account, ready to do tons of our projects. IQ Designer. I always do these are all perfect size for IQ Designer. And so you'll have a lot of fun with different fabrics instead of having to buy full yards of fabric or even half yards. You end up wasting it. Here it's just perfect size for our kind of projects. So, so we said the large bow, door hanging, yeah, the notebook covers, so many things. So I think you can see one of the bows behind me. So the bow, it's enough fabric to make a bow, so you can make a little pastel ones for Mother's Day. All right, now, the magnetic embroidery hoops. So the one I was using is the 8x12. It works great. It really does. It holds my fabric nice and taut. These magnets, I'm not taking them off because they're holding so good. So, I mean, you can get them off. It's not like you have to have a special tool to peel them off, but they hold really good. And that's what John said that he heard. You take the 2, you start out at center, and you slide them out and snap them on, and that takes the bubbles out. So, the other patriotic option. Did we have that one with us? No, it's not over here. I mean, we could click on it and I could describe it. Yeah, do we have it in the lineup?
We do.
We do. Okay, might as well go back to that. So I called that one Old Glory. Okay, and that one has a navy blue with little tiny flags. It also had let me see if I can, there we go. Okay, so it has a beige background with the same flag, and then that beige background with little flag has a little bit of a little gold star. So that's why we picked the gold to go with it. And then that red is from the same collection too. So they're all color coordinated. So that one is Old Glory. So that's a good one too. You can make so many different things. Yeah, the bow pattern. I know. I think I should just, we'll figure out what to do with the bow. Remind me. Thursday we'll do something with it. Yeah, they need the bow pattern. And these people buy a lot from me, so I think we could let it go. You know, we were trying to we include it with our bow kits. But if you're buying these, I wonder if we said, if you buy one of these, you would get the bow pattern free. But let's try to remember. But they would have to click on it, right? Otherwise, Ryan's team in shipping might not remember to give it to them. Mm-hmm. So if they buy a project bundle, send them the instructions for that. So they might email them to you. That would be easier for us if we emailed them to you. I think that is a good idea. If you buy one of these project bundles, we'll email you the directions. Okay, we'll be taking care of you. All right, now, so this is the 8x12, but we have other sizes, and we made a bundle. So, the bundle has the 8x12. It also has an 8x8 and a 9.5 by 9.5. Yeah, so, and they're really good deals. I mean, if you look at the price, like, what was the price on the 8x12, Sophie?
$168.
Yeah, now that is half, like, I'm thinking there was a 7x12. And well, I don't know, I think it was like, I don't know, something's making me think it was like $500, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so here is an 8x12 for $168, and then 10% will be put back into your account. So $16.80 will be put back into your account. So to get I love them. I love them. I'm going to be using these all the time. I'm spoiled now. Yeah, so I'm spoiled, and I'm thinking that I'm not going to go grabbing for the other hoops for a while. There's probably something I'll need it for, but look at how good it holds this. I mean, it really holds good. Sophie, I have to remember, Thursday night, we have to show the dime magnetic hoops, because dime magnetic hoops, you don't want to use these for edge to edge, because the edge to edge, you'd be taking off all these magnets in order to slide your hoop to the next spot. You want to get the dime magnetic hoop, and we carry the monster magnetic hoop by dime in all the sizes. So yeah, Jan wants a bow pattern. Okay, I think we got something here. So I'll just have to tell Ryan. You wrote it down though, so we remember to tell him. Like we want to email them our bow pattern. Yeah. Okay. Now the next one is our wireless mouse, which I really like. I like the wireless because I don't lose it. But most people like. Well, this is wired, a wired mouse, but most people like a wireless, right? Yeah, they like the wireless. So, yeah. All right. And, okay, now let's see. And that's it. We did good. All right. Okay. Now, tomorrow, is Tiffany working tomorrow? Or I wonder what we're going to have at noon. I don't know. Something will be at noon. And then tomorrow at 3 is going to be Bernina. And Wednesday at noon, we have Brother. I'm sure John's going to be demonstrating something with Brother. And Kathy was working all day on really good stuff for Kimberbell for 3 p.m. on Wednesday. So hope to see you then. We're getting geared up for our spring event, getting everything ready for it, all the kits made for it. And but you know that we will have a spring event bundle to offer you too. So for all the people that can't come to our spring event, we're going to have a really good spring event bundle. So, all right. Okay, thank you all so much. And we will see you again tomorrow. I hope you join us tomorrow. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.